There are a lot of things that Sigma men detest. From wasting so much time to being surrounded by morons. And there are several things that may get on the nerves of a Sigma male. You will usually find him alone since they prefer their own company to that of others. They might be viewed as arrogant and rude, yet they just dislike wasting their time on activities that don't fascinate them. People often mistake Sigma males for loners, but in reality, they are content with their own company and do not feel the need to always be surrounded by others. While each Sigma male is different, there are certain basic things that the majority of them can agree on. Here are 11 things Sigma males truly detest. 1. Doing things just because. Sigma men frequently have a difficult time understanding why other people do things just because. They perceive it as a waste of time and effort and would rather accomplish something with a goal or objective in mind. They have a perfectly logical approach to thinking and sometimes consider it just because of an irrational excuse. While the need to accomplish things with a reason may frequently be seen as a negative quality, it also makes Sigma males highly focused and driven. They are the kind of men who are not scared to put in the hard work necessary to accomplish their objectives. Sigma males are normally found in positions of authority and influence since they are not scared to work for what they desire. 2. Being judged for their unconventional ideas. Sigma males sometimes have unconventional opinions and are not hesitant to voice them. This may sometimes cause them to be judged by people around them. People may think Sigma men are strange or different, but they simply see the world in a different way than many others. They are frequently unafraid to speak their minds and stand up for what they believe in. While this may appear to some to be offensive, Sigma males simply don't care what other people think of them since they are comfortable with who they are and are not scared to be different. 3. The lack of other Sigma males in the workplace. They are clearly in the minority in the workplace with few of them present, and it can be difficult to find others who understand their different viewpoints. Sigma males frequently feel alone in their workplace environment, which is frustrating. While they may be able to find some allies among their other colleagues, it is not always possible. They like to work with other Sigmas, however, they know that it is not always possible. Sigma men usually find themselves in leadership roles since they are the kind of individuals that are not scared to take charge. While their low numbers might often be perceived as a disadvantage, they are also an extremely powerful force in the workplace. 4. Illogical presumptions. This is definitely one of the most irritating things for a Sigma male. They like things to be logical and make complete sense. When people make assumptions that just don't make any sense, it drives them crazy. Most people make assumptions based on their own viewpoints and observations, even if those don't actually fit the person they're trying to understand. This lack of logic is an issue that Sigma men can't tolerate. While they may not express it, they are frequently enraged when confronted with illogical assumptions. Not only is it irritating, but it also makes them question the intelligence of the person making the assumption. Some people actually believe their method is the only method and everyone else is wrong. But this type of close mindset is unacceptable to Sigma males. 5. Interruptions to alone time and invasions of privacy. Sigma males often enjoy their alone time and consider it an essential part of their daily lives. They are using this time to recharge and refocus their energies. When their alone time is disrupted, it can be deeply annoying. They often value their privacy and don't take kindly to people invading it. And they may become withdrawn or even upset when their alone time is disturbed. It is critical to comprehend a Sigma male's need for space and privacy, as it is critical to his well-being. 6. Feeling compelled to be someone they are not. They often feel pressure to adhere to cultural expectations and guidelines. This may be quite irritating since it goes against their nature. Sigma males frequently like to live on their own terms and hate feeling pressured to act like someone they are not. They would much rather be true to themselves than comply with what others expect of them. This may occasionally lead to disagreement, but Sigma males would rather stand up and fight for their beliefs than surrender to societal pressure. 7. Being manipulated or controlled. Sigma males have a strong sense of themselves and can't tolerate being manipulated or controlled by others. They frequently consider it a form of weakness and will do all in their power to fight it. They would much rather be in control of their own lives than be controlled by another person. This makes them appear to be in control of their own destiny rather than having someone else dictate their life. While the desire to be in control can sometimes be seen as a bad quality, it also makes them remarkably independent and self-sufficient. They are the kind of individuals who are not afraid to go their own way, even if it means going against the flow. Sigma males frequently desire to chart their own course, even if it means going alone. 8. Ignorance. Sigma males have limited tolerance for ignorance and can't tolerate people who refuse to acquire knowledge or grow. They often consider it a form of laziness and will do everything in their power to avoid it. They prefer to be intelligent and well-informed than ignorant and completely unaware. This may sometimes make them appear like know-it-alls, but they would rather choose to be intelligent rather than ignorant. Sigma guys have a strong desire to learn and grow and are frequently not ashamed to confess when they don't know something. Of course, ignorance is often fun and enjoyable, and some people choose to remain in the dark. Sigma males frequently find themselves in conflict with these types of people since they can't understand why someone would decide to remain ignorant. While this trait may appear to be irritating, it also makes Sigma males extremely curious and open-minded. 9. Large social gatherings. They usually prefer smaller, intimate gatherings over massive, noisy parties. They frequently consider large social gatherings a waste of time and energy, and they would prefer to be surrounded by a few close friends than a crowd of strangers. Sigma males might sometimes come across as timid or introverted, but they prefer to be considered introspective rather than extroverted. Sigma males often prefer one-on-one conversations or smaller groups. They find huge social gatherings stressful and frequently pointless. This frequently gives them the appearance of being party poopers, which can be annoying for those who prefer large crowds. Sigma men often choose to remain in the background and observe people around them instead of becoming the center of attention. 10. People who take advantage of others. Sigma males have a strong sense of fairness and can't stand watching people take advantage of others. They frequently feel the need to step in and assist people who are being unfairly treated. And this may sometimes put them in danger, as they are not afraid to confront those who are wrong. Sigma men would much rather risk their own safety than see another person being mistreated. This quality is both impressive and dangerous, as it frequently leads to them putting themselves in serious trouble. Unfortunately, the world is full of individuals who are more than willing to take advantage of others. Sigma men often find themselves at risk with these people, as they can't tolerate watching them get away with their wrongdoings. While this strength may appear to make Sigma males troublemakers, it also makes them extremely brave and noble. 11. People who talk all the time. Sigma males despise people who talk non-stop without saying anything meaningful. They normally find these types of individuals to be boring and uninteresting. Sigma men prefer serious discussions about issues that are important to them, not pointless small talk. When surrounded by people who babble on endlessly, they often find themselves tuning out or attempting to escape. The situation can be highly irritating since it feels like a waste of time. Well, that is all for the video. If you find it helpful, consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends.